Imagine taking any character or any image, putting them in any outfit or any scene, and then bringing them to life with realistic movement from another video. This is Wan Animate 2, and the results are seriously impressive. You can take a character image and a motion video, and Wan Animate 2 can transfer the movement from that video onto your character while maintaining their appearance, clothing, and important details. So you can make your character dance, walk, act, or perform different movements without having to manually animate everything yourself. And the best part is that you can run this entire workflow in ComfyUI for free, giving you much more control over the generation and allowing you to experiment with different settings and references. I've already created a Wan Animate 2 workflow that makes this entire process much easier. Download the workflow link in the description, like and subscribe to the video. Now, let's get into the tutorial. First, let's go to the Hugging Face website for Wan Animate 2 and take a look at what this model can actually do. Over here, you can see the official examples, and there are quite a few different results. As you can see, this is one of the examples for Wan 2.2 Animate 2, and over here we have a few more examples showing different types of animation. There are also multi-character animations. So this is one example of that, where multiple characters are being animated together. And honestly, the result looks pretty good. There's also multi-camera animation where you can generate different camera views. For example, you have the front view, eye level view, and even a left 60-degree view at eye level. And there's also real-time streaming animation, which is another interesting feature. This allows the model to work with animation in a much more interactive way, and it's something I definitely wanted to test. And over here, you can also see a comparison between the previous version and the new Wan Animate 2. Obviously, the new version looks the best in these examples because this is the official Wan website. So we're going to test it ourselves and see how good the results actually are. Now, let's move over to ComfyUI. Over here, we'll be using this image of our character that we created earlier. So this is our character reference image. And over here, I have a dancing video that we're going to use as our motion reference. Let me quickly show you the video. So this guy is dancing, and what we want to do is take this exact movement and transfer the action onto our female character. Basically, we want the girl to perform the same dance. Now let's first take a look at the resolution. For this initial test, I'm using 854 by 482, which is a relatively low resolution. I'm doing this just to test whether everything is working correctly. Once we know that the workflow is working and we're happy with the result, we'll increase the resolution and generate a higher quality version. Now, over here, you can see the Wan Animate 2 workflow. For this workflow, I'm using the INT8 model along with the LightX LoRa. I'm using INT8 here mainly to make the workflow more manageable in terms of VRAM usage, especially if you're running this locally on a consumer GPU. Over here, you can see all of the required files, including the model weights and the BF16 files. I'll provide the download links for all of these files in the description so you can easily set everything up yourself. Then we have the clip loader, the VAE, and the other required components for the workflow. And over here, we have the prompt section. For Wan Animate 2, we need to provide a few different descriptions. First, we have the character appearance description. This is where we describe what our character looks like. Then we have the background description, where we describe the environment or scene. These descriptions are based on the recommended prompting structure provided on the GitHub page, so make sure you follow the same structure when you're creating your own prompts. And then we have the motion description. For example, this prompt originally said something like a reference video of a woman walking, but obviously we're not using a woman walking in this example. We're using a video of a man dancing. So I've changed the motion description to match the action in our reference video. This helps the model understand what kind of movement we want to transfer to our character. Then we have the context window. You can adjust this depending on your workflow and requirements, and you can also close this section if you don't need to change anything. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. And over here, we're using LCM and Simple because these are the settings provided in the original workflow. So I'm going to stick with those for this initial test. Now, let's actually generate the video and see what happens. As you can see, the woman is dancing. The quality obviously isn't very high because we're currently using a lower resolution, and this is just our first test. But the important thing is the motion, and honestly, the action looks really good. The character is actually following the movement from our reference video, which is exactly what we wanted. And that's the interesting part about Wan Animate 2. Instead of manually creating animation for your character, you can give the model a reference video and let it transfer that motion onto your character. The biggest thing I noticed is the face consistency. In this particular generation, the face changes slightly during some parts of the animation. And there's also another small issue. The connection to the video frame was disconnected in my workflow during this test, which is why you might notice a few small errors or inconsistencies in the dance movement. So make sure all of your connections are correct before generating your final video. With this workflow, you can generate around 10 to 11 seconds of video in a single pass, depending on your settings. And if you want a longer video, you don't necessarily have to start everything from scratch. You can simply copy and paste the extension group, connect the nodes properly, and continue extending the animation. Now let's increase the resolution and see how much better the result looks. For this version, I've scaled the output up to 1024 pixels, and as you can see, the result looks much better compared to our first low resolution test. The details are cleaner, and the overall video looks more polished. However, you can still notice that the face has a slightly plastic-looking appearance. That's something you can sometimes see with Wan-generated videos, especially when you're pushing the model to maintain a consistent character through a lot of movement. But overall, the motion transfer is still really impressive. Now let's try another example. This time, let's take this woman who's walking toward the camera and saying something. And we'll use this video as our motion reference and see how well Wan Animate 2 can transfer the movement onto our character. Okay, let's generate this one and see what we get. And this one actually looks pretty good. The character is following the movement from the reference video, and the overall motion looks quite natural. Again, you can notice a little bit of that plastic-looking skin and face detail, but that's one of the limitations you may see with Wan at the moment. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next ComfyUI tutorial. I'll see you in the next one.